Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyev च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। असेंबल डिवोटीज की जय। हरे कृष्णा, प्लीज accept my humble obeisances. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devi Dasi welcoming all of you to Bhakti Sangha's mid morning call. May I know who all joined this morning?
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Balavrinda.
Hare Krishna Balavrinda, welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Neetu from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna Neetu Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining every single day, giving your sweet association. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vanita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Gauranga ki jai, and all the assembled devotees. This is Shivani from National Virginia. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Shivani Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining and giving your association every day. And all glories to your sweet services to the group. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and the assembled devotees. This is Revati Preeti Devi Dasi from Atlanta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Revati Preeti Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining the call and thank you for reciting this chapter 6 Bhagavad Gita Mataji. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharajas and all the assembled Vaishnavas. This is Kirtida Sundari Dasi. Thank you for all your services Mataji. Thank you Revati Preeti Mataji for the beautiful recitation.
Hare Krishna Kirtida Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining and giving your association. Welcome to the call Mataji and we are eagerly waiting to hear from you. Before we start the call, I would like to read the quote for today. Yeah, we are starting early, 2 minutes.
Oh, why we are starting early?
What is that Mataji?
Why we are starting early?
Not sure Mataji.
Okay.
Somebody on the recording. I'm just going with that.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I wait?
No, go ahead Mataji.
Okay. Okay. July 31st, I want to read the Srila Prabhupada's quote. There is a book called Aquarian Gospel, in which it is stated that Lord Jesus Christ lived in the temple of Jagannath. Without being his devotee, how could he live there? And how the authorities could allow a non-devotee to live there? From that book, it appears that Jesus Christ lived in intimate relation with the priest order. Letter to High Griva, July 31st, 1969. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Once again, I welcome everyone to Bhakti Sangha conference call, mid-morning call for Chaitanya Bhagavat. Today, we are very fortunate to have Her Grace Kirtida Mataji to enlighten us on the topic of Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antya Khanda, Chapter 2, verse 7 onwards. Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to your wonderful services to the group Mataji and beautiful classes. I now like to hand over the call to you, Mataji, and eagerly waiting to hear from you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Thank you for the very warm welcome. Thank you, Revati Preeti Mataji, for a wonderful recitation. And thank you, dear devotees, for joining us, for sharing your valuable time with us to hear Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata. So we'll start with Mangalacharan and then we'll continue. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदां सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालय कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। आनंद लीलामय विग्रहाय हेमावदिव्य छवि सुंदराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावधातौ संकीर्तने कपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। जयति जयति देवा कृष्ण चैतन्य चन्द्रो जयति जयति कीर्तिस्तस्य नित्य पवित्रा जयति जयति भृत्यास्तस्य विश्वेश्वमूर्ते जयति जयति नृत्यां तस्य सर्वप्रियाणाम्। मुखं करोति वाचालं भङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातं हं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्येश्वरम्। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you once again for your wonderful association. We are continuing from Srimad Chaitanya Bhagavata, and we are in Antya Khanda, chapter 2. So in chapter number 1, we saw that how the Supreme Lord, after taking sannyas, decided to go to Shantipur. So he sent Nityananda Prabhu that you go to Navadvip and inform everybody that right now I'm going to Pulia to meet Haridas Thakur, and then I will come back to Shantipur and I'll meet everyone at the house of Advaita Acharya. So at the house of Advaita Acharya, Mahaprabhu met everybody, all the Navadvip Vasis, they came. and ecstatic Kirtan went on. There we ended chapter number 1. Chapter number 2 starts off with the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yesterday we had the wonderful session by His Grace Prahladananda Prabhu, where he explained that how the Supreme Lord Gaurachandra performed his unlimited pastimes at the house of Advaitacharya in Shantipur. So that night passed, the devotees heard about the confidential topics about Krishna, and they all were very ecstatic. Morning happened, Lord performed his daily duties, and then finally he sat in the midst of his servants. So the entire group was sitting in the morning when Mahaprabhu performed his morning duties. So that was text number 6, and now we are in text number 7. So what Mahaprabhu said when he was in the midst of his devotees. Prabhu bale ami chali lina nila chale kichu dukha na bhaviya tomara sakale. At that time, Mahaprabhu announced, Mahaprabhu said, Ami Chalina Neelachale, that now I'm planning to go to Neelachal Dham. Neelachal, Neela plus Achal. Achal is the mountain, the Neela mountain. That is Shri Jagannath Puri Dham, that is Purushottama Kshetra. So Mahaprabhu wants to go to Neelachal. Why it is known as Neelachal? Because the mountain there, they give a blue hue. Some effulgence is there of the blue kind of hue that comes out. And therefore it is known as Neelachal. Sometimes it is also known as Neeladri, Neelagiri. So it's a blue mountain that gives us the blue hue. That is why it is known as Neelachal. So Mahaprabhu decided to go to Neelachal to meet the Neelachal Lord, that is Lord Jagannath. Kichu dukha na bhaviya tomara sakale. And Mahaprabhu said, all of you, please don't feel unhappy. Don't let dukh come over you. Don't let any kind of distress, any kind of sorrow come to you in separation of me. Because Mahaprabhu was pretty sure that when he'll go to Neelachal, then all these Navadvipasis will have some kind of separation from Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu said, do not feel unhappy, but I want to go to Neelachal. Neelachala Chandra dekhi ami punar bara asiya hai basanga tumara sakara. So Mahaprabhu said, after seeing Neelachal Chandra, that is Lord Jagannath, Ami Punarbara, I will come back again. Asiya Haiba Sangi Tomara Savakara. And then I will come and I will associate with all of you. I will meet all of you again. So again in Shantipur, Mahaprabhu said, I will come and see you all. Sabegiya sukhe grihi karaha kirtana janma janma tumi sarva amara jivana. So Mahaprabhu instructed all the Navadvipasis, Sabagiya sukhe, be happy at your home, at your grihe, karaha kirtan, and always engage yourself in doing kirtan, nama sankirtan. Janma janma tumi sarva amara jivana. And don't feel unhappy because birth after birth, you all are my very life. So he says that Amar Jivan, my life is you. All of you are the part of my life. Basically, my life is there because of all of you. So Janma Janma, birth after birth. So don't worry, you are always there with me. My life belongs to you. You all belong to me. And I give only one instruction, that be happy and do Nam Sankirtan. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur writes, all of you go home and joyfully engage in Kirtan. Birth after birth, you are my very life. Bhaktagana bale prabhu etomara ichha kara shakti taha kari bare paramichha. So all the devotees, actually they were inside. Internally, they were not very happy. Bhaktagana bole, all of them, all the devotees said, Prabhu e tumhara ichha. Okay, if this is your wish that you want to go to Neelachal to see, to have darshan of Neelachal Chandra, then it's your wish. Kara Shakti Taha, Kisme itni Shakti hai, who has that power? Kari bare param ichha, who can go beyond your ichha, beyond your desire. Nobody has any power, any strength to go beyond your desire, to do something otherwise. Who has the power to make you do otherwise? So you are the supremely independent Lord. So whatever you desire will be fulfilled. If you want to go, so be it. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur writes, in the Chandrodaya Upanishad, the Lord is described as Satya Sankalpa. You might have come across this very word that describes the nature of the Supreme Lord. He is Satya Sankalpa. Satya Sankalpa means whatever Sankalp that the Lord takes, it's true. It's Satya. It becomes Satya. So nobody has the power to revoke the Lord's instructions or to revoke the Lord's desires, his plan. So he's known as Satya Sankalpa. He whose desire always comes to pass, always is at success. In Narada Pancharatra, it is stated, Veda nirvachya namcha swechhamayam adhishwaram nityam satyam nirgunam cha jyoti rupam sanatan. Veda nirvachya namcha means you are unapproachable by the Vedas. Swechham, and you are the Supreme Lord. Apni swechha se kaam karte. Transcendental autocrat. You are supremely independent. You are Swarat. I am Adhishwaram. Adhishwaram means that you are Adi Ishwaram. Means you are the supreme controller, the supreme proprietor. And you are eternal. You are truthful. You are Nirgunam. Nirgunam means you don't have any material or mundane qualities. Nirgunam doesn't mean that the Lord is without any qualities, but Nirgunam means that he doesn't have any material qualities. Jyoti Rupam Sanatanam, and you are very, very effulgent. Your form is very effulgent, and you are primeval. You are Sanatan, you are Adi Purusha. Tathaipa haiyache durghata samaya, siraj ekhena keha patha nahi vaya. Then one devotee, he just said, Tadhapi, yes, you are traveling, but haiche durghata samaya. But right now, the time, samaya means the time. Time is very dangerous to go to Nilachal. This is not the right time to go to Nilachal. Why? Say Rajya Ekhana Kaha Patha Nahi Vaya. Because it says that that Rajya means to go to Orissa, to go to Nilachal Dham, that path from which you go, because in the previous days you have to walk along, right? So he says that path jo hai means the way to go to that Rajya means to go to Orissa or to go to Nilachal Dham is not good right now. So it's not recommended that you should travel. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur gives the reason. Since the Mohammedan kings of Bengal made a huge arrangement to attack the kingdom of Orissa, so travelers from Bengal to Nilachal became greatly apprehensive. The Mohammedan king of Bengal had for a very long time instigated his subordinates to attack Orissa. Who was the Mohammedan king? King Hussain Shah. What to speak of this? Shortly thereafter, the king, that is King Hussain Shah, even planned to personally lead an attack to destroy Orissa with Sanatan Goswami at his side. So yes, that time Sanatan Goswami was Sarkar Malik, right? So he was working. He was a minister, treasurer of Hussain Shah. So Hussain Shah, he decided to attack Orissa, to destroy Orissa. And who was the king of Orissa at that time? Anybody wants to share? Who was the king of Orissa at that time?
Rudra
Pratap Rudra. Yes, thank you, Vasundhara. King Pratap Rudra was the king of Orissa at that time. So why it says Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur is saying that at times Sanatan Goswami was at his side, means that till that time Sanatan Goswami has not resigned from his position. Though that same year that Gaurachandra returned from Kanai Natshala, while on the way to Vrindavan, the devotees had warned him of the dangers traveling to Vrindavan. So what happened at that time, that same year, Mahaprabhu, he wanted to travel to Vrindavan, but he was able to try it. He was able to go only to Kanai Nakshala. And from that, he again came back. He was not able to go to Vrindavan. So there he stopped at Ramakeli. And in Ramakeli, this news spread that Mahaprabhu has come. Some great saint has come. So this Dabir Khas and Sarkar Malik at that time, that is Sri Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, they went to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Ramakeli. So till that time, they have not surrendered to Ramakeli, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But when they met Mahaprabhu, immediately just by seeing and by having an association with Mahaprabhu, their hearts got changed. So they are only there and then they surrendered unto Mahaprabhu. But before that, Sanatan Goswami was along with King Hussain Shah, who decided to attack Orissa. So then Sanatan Goswami surrendered, and then we know the history that how Rupa Goswami first left, resigned, and then met Mahaprabhu in Prayag at Dashavamedh Ghat, and where he got this Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. And later, even Sanatan Goswami also somehow escaped from the prison house. And then he met Mahaprabhu in Varanasi at the house of Tapan Mishra, and he stayed there for 2 months. And there, Sanatan Goswami got these instructions on devotional service. The entire Hari Bhakti Vilas was compiled by Sanatan Goswami. It was all following the instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. दुई राज्य हाई आछे अत्यंत विवाद महादस्यु स्थाने स्थाने परम प्रमाद. So there, the devotee continued and said that there is a great animosity that is there between the two kingdoms, that is Bengal and Orissa. And many rogues are creating havoc at various places. Sthane parama pramad. Sthane sthane, jaga jaga, but means there were many places they were creating havoc. So they said that it is not good to travel to Nilachal Dham now. Yavat utpata nahi upashamahaya tavat vishrama karaj yadi chittalaya. So then they cannot instruct Mahaprabhu. None of them has the power to instruct Mahaprabhu. So they kindly requested Mahaprabhu, Yavat, agar tum chahate ho, if you like, utpata nahi upashamahaya, if you want that the disturbance should settle down. Tavat, till then, till that time, Vishrama kare, you should avoid going to Nilachal. Yadi chittalaya, if your consciousness allows. So if your consciousness allows, you should stay here in the house of Advaitacharya in Shantipur till the disturbance all subside at various places along the route from Bengal to Orissa. But if you like, yada chittalaya, if your consciousness allows. So this is the polite way of saying some seniors, because we cannot instruct our seniors. Right? So it's a very polite way that if you so like, then you can accept this offer. But whatever Mahaprabhu said, Prabhu bole ye sekene utpata nahaya avashya chaliva mui kahinu nishchaya. He said, I don't care for any utpat. Whatever utpat is there, let it be. I have decided, I have done my nishchaya, I have the full determination that I am going to Nilachal. I have decided, so I will go. The Lord said, I have decided and I must go regardless of any disturbances. I don't care for the utpat that is happening. Buji lena advaita prabhura chitta vritta chali lena nila chale nahaila nivritta. Advaita Mahaprabhu, he understood the Lord's intention. Bujelena Advaita Prabhu Chitta Vritta. Mahaprabhu ki Chitta Vritti, what is going on in his mind, Advaita Charya, he understood. Chalilena Nila Chale Nahaila Nivritta. Therefore, he didn't stop Mahaprabhu going to Nilachal Dham. जोड़ा हस्ते सत्य कथा लागी लखहीते के पारे तुम्हारा पथा विरोध करीते. And what Advaitacharya said, Joda haste, he folded his hands. हाथों को जोड़ के सत्य कथा, एंड ही सेड समथिंग वेरी ट्रूथफुल. के पारे तुम्हारा पथा विरोध करीते, हु कैन ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट योर पाथ. किसमें इतनी शक्ति है? के पारा तुम्हारा पथ विरोध करीते, हु हैज दैट पावर टू स्टॉप यू, टू obstruct you? Nobody. So this is the truth, and you will follow. And then he continued, he said, जता विघ्न आछे सर्व किंकर तुम्हारा, तुम्हारे करीते विघ्न शक्ति आछे कारा. He says entire vigna, all the obstacles are your kinkara, are all your servants. All the obstacles that are there in this world, these obstacles are created by whom? By the three modes of material nature. That is Maya Shakti. And Maya Shakti is working under the jurisdiction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of the Supreme Lord. So he's saying that all these obstacles, all these disturbances, they are your servants. They are your servants. तुम्हारा करीते विघ्न शक्ति अच्छे का. Therefore, तुम्हारे काम में विघ्न डालना किसमें इतनी शक्ति है? Who has the power to place obstacles before you? Because the obstacles themselves are servants of you. They belong to you. And Prabhupada Saraswati quotes this very beautiful verse from Brahma Samhita. We'll spend some time in this two verses. Yatpada pallava yugam vinidhaya kumbha dvandve pranama samaye saganadhiraja vignan vihantum alamasya jagatrayasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So this is beautiful verse spoken by Shri Brahma, our Sampradaya Acharya, in Brahma Samhita, in glorification of the Supreme Lord, but also it's a prayer to Lord Ganesh. So all we devotees, when we happen to go to any Ganesh temple, we try to recite this verse. What it says, Yadpada Pallava. Yadpada Pallava Yugam Vinidhaya. So that means it says, the lotus feet, Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami, that I worship the Supreme Lord, Primeval Lord Govinda, whose lotus feet, Yadpada Pallava, is held by that lotus feet. Pallava means the lotus feet, Pad means feet. So that lotus feet, Yugam means the two lotus feet. They are being held by whom? By Ganesha. And where he hold it? So we know that the elephant head, because Lord Ganesha has an elephant head. So between the two ears, there is a raised portion, right, which is known as Tumili, right, Tumuli. So Vinidhaya Kumbha. So he says, he hold that pair of lotus feet of the Supreme Lord on his Tumili, that the place between the two ears. He hold it. For what? Why he hold it? Dvande pranama samaya. Samaya means at the time when he wants to pay obeisances to the Supreme Lord, he holds it. Who hold it? Say Ganadhiraja, our Ganesha, our Supreme Lord Ganesha. He hold the lotus feet, means the shoes of the Supreme Lord on his tumili, on his head. For what? Vignan vihantumalamasya jagatrayasya. This jagatrayasya, in this three world, in the three planetary system, these lotus feet, they are capable of destroying, vihantum, destroy what? Vignan. They are able to, they have the capability to destroy the Vihantum, that destroy the vigna, that all the problems, all the obstacles, they are able to destroy. Therefore, our Lord Ganesha hold those lotus feet on his head. Now, Lord Ganesha, he is actually Vignaharta. He is able to destroy all the obstacles in the material world. On the material platform, if somebody feels any obstacles, they worship Lord Ganesha. They worship Lord Ganesha because he is known as Vignaharta. But we know that all these demigods, they get the potency, their power to do something from the Supreme Lord only. So Lord Ganesha also gets this empowerment of destroying all the Vigna from the Supreme Lord. And his worshipable Lord is Lord Narsimhadev. So he carries the foot sandals, the lotus chapels of the Supreme Lord on his head, carry those sandals on his head, because through that he gets the empowerment. He gets the empowerment because those lotus feet, they are able to vignan vihantumasalamasya jagatrayasya, because they have the capability to destroy all the obstacles. So therefore, our Ganesha, he gets this empowerment from Lord Nrsimhadev, from Govinda, who says Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami, because Lord Nrsimhadev is also, it's Lord Govinda only, right? He comes as an incarnation of Lord Nrsimhadev. So he gets, but our Nrsimhadev, what he does, he not only destroys all the material impediments, but he also destroys all the spiritual problems that come across our life. So in order to progress on the spiritual path, also we feel so many obstacles, so many impediments, and all those are destroyed by Nrsimhadev. So therefore, devotees, they normally go to the source, right? So it's okay to go to Ganesh. It's not wrong. It's okay to go to Lord Ganesh because he helps to get rid of all the material impediments. But after all, these material impediments are what? They're anityam, right? They're anityam. They're not eternal. So, but what is eternal is to progress in our spiritual life. And in any impediment which is there on our spiritual life, on our spiritual path, is being removed by Lord Nrsimhadev. So whenever we ever happen to go to any Ganesha temple, we should memorize this shloka and then we should recite this shloka for Lord Ganesha. I worship the primeval Lord Govinda. Ganesha always holds his lotus feet upon the pair of thumili protruding from his elephant head in order to obtain power for his function of destroying all obstacles on the path of progress in the three worlds. Now, again, in the next Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur is quoting this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Tam sevatam surakrita bhavanottaraya swako vilangya paramam vrajatam padam te nanyasya barhishi balinda data swabhagan datte padam tvamavita yadi vignamurdhini. So this verse is actually from Srimad Bhagavatam. So what happened when King Nimi, this is from the 11th canto. So King Nimi, he met all the Navyogendras, we know. And all the Navyogendras, when they were there in front of King Nimi, he asked these questions from all the Navyogendras. So one of the Navyogendras was Dhrumila. So King Nimi asked this question. He said that the Supreme Lord descends into this material world and he performed various pastimes. So I want to know about all his pastimes, what he did, what he is doing now, and what he will do in future. So Dhrumila said that it's very difficult. If somebody is able to spend some time and count the number of atoms in this world, so he will be able, though it is impossible, but it is still possible to count the number of atoms, but it is impossible to know the unlimited glories of the unlimited Lord. So he then quotes this verse and he says, this is verse number 10, right? Yeah. So he says, 1 minute, yeah. Tvam sevatam surakrita bhavonyatraya swako vilangya paramam vrajatam padamte. That just by serving the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, Surakrita Bhavo means all the demigods. So demigods, what do? They create certain disturbances for the living entities. But why do they create some disturbances? They especially create disturbances in the life of devotees, those devotees who want to surpass their planets and want to know about the Supreme Lord. So devotees, see, in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, if you meditate on a certain demigod, you will land up in their planet. If you worship Pitris, you'll end up in Pitraloka. So the demigods, they know that the devotees are such who basically surpasses their planet. They don't want to worship them and they don't want to land up in their planet, and they want to reach the supreme destination, the supreme abode. So what the demigods they do, they normally get their shares when some sacrifice is done by the living entities. The demigods got their shares, and when they get their shares, they somehow become pleased with all of them. But because the devotees, the Krishna devotees, Krishna bhaktas, they want to surpass the planets of the devotees or the demigods, and they want to go to Krishna Loka. So what the demigods do, they create some impediments in the life of devotees. But then this Drumila, one of the Navayogendras, he said, but because you are the direct protector of your devotee, because you personally come and protect. Kauntaya pratijani name bhakta pranishyati. Krishna has told Arjuna that, oh Kauntaya, oh Arjun, you declare that my devotees will never perish. So because Krishna has declared this, and Krishna is the protector of all the devotees, then he is, so what happened when Krishna protects, then the devotee gets the empowerment. What kind of empowerment devotees get? It says, Dhate padam tvam avita yadi vigna murdhini. Vigna murdhini means that upon the head of the disturbance, the devotee, they step on the head and they cross over. So that means they take those failures as a stepping stone. In this regard, I just remember, when it's a normal Lokik Katha, you can say, there was one donkey. And the villagers, it belongs to one of the villager, and that donkey happened to fell in a ditch. Okay, so now the villagers tried a lot of time, like they tried literally hard to take that donkey out, but they were not able to. So finally they said, anyway, this well is also dried up. It's of no use. This donkey is already inside. He can never come out, and we are also struggling to bring him out. So let's throw some mud in the well and let's close the well forever so that in future, no animal can go inside. So in this mood, they start putting all the mud. So at first, the donkey that was there in that ditch, he was bewildered that what's happening? Rather helping me out, they are putting mud. But then what he did with the mud, with his hinges, with his legs, he tried to put it on one side and made a kind of a raised platform. So as they were putting the mud, the platform was rising and the donkey was able to jump over and finally came out of that well. So the intention of the villagers was not to help the donkey. Intention of villagers was to bury him alive, because there was no use. They were not able to take him out, and they want to protect so that no other further animal can go inside. They want to close the ditch forever. So their intention was to bury the donkey. But what donkey did, that he took it as a stepping stone and he came out. So this is what even our Vrindavan Das Thakur is explaining, and Prabhupada, Saraswati Thakur is quoting this verse and saying that the demigods play many obstacles on the path those who worship you. You means the Supreme Lord, to transcend these temporary abodes of the demigods, because these abodes of demigods, they are temporary because they are still on the material platform. And they reach your supreme abode. So those who offer the demigods their assigned shares in sacrificial performance encounter no such obstacles. Why? Because the demigods are pleased with them. But because you are the direct protector of your devotee, he is able to step over the head. Yadi vigna murdhini, they are able to step over the head of whatever obstacle the demigods placed before him. That is the power of remembering Krishna. That is the power of remembering Krishna's holy name. That holy name of Krishna, who is non-different from Krishna, Bhinnatvam Namnami. And in this regard, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur is also saying that you can discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.14 and 10.2.33. So this this verse, 1.1.14, it's a very famous verse. Apanna samsritam ghoram yan nama vishvasogranam tato sadhyo muchyatya yadi bibhati swambhanam. That living entities, they are in this complicated mesh of repeated birth and death, this cycle of birth and death. But how they can be freed? Yan nama vishvasa granam. When somebody chants Krishna's holy name, accepts Krishna's holy name, vishwas, with full faith, then immediately, even though chanting unconsciously, not 100% Shuddhanam, but even unconsciously, if somebody is chanting the holy name, they are removed from such entanglement. Holy name of whom? Holy name of Krishna. Who is Krishna? Yad Bhiveti Swayam Bhavan. Who, even the fear personified, is fearful of Krishna. That Krishna, that Krishna's holy name, if somebody chants, then he is immediately liberated. Immediately he can come out of this complicated mesh of birth and death. And then whatever obstacles and impediments are there, it is removed. Now, it's a matter of Vishwas. It's a matter of faith. It's totally a matter of faith. So when Shastras say, then we should not think that it's mere an exaggeration. Krishna himself says that if somebody performs any abominable actions, then what happens? He says, even though they perform this, there is a so-called circumstantial fall down. Still, my devotees never fall down because I am always there to protect. And that's what Drumila is also saying. Because you are the direct protector of your devotee. That devotee is able to step over the head of whatever obstacle the demigods placed before him. Whatever the obstacles comes in the life of devotee, the devotee never gets bewildered. He never shakes. He just takes this as an opportunity to remember Krishna's holy name more and more. Like we see the case of Prahlad Maharaj. His own father became so much against of Prahlad Maharaj that he tried all possible ways to kill Prahlad Maharaj. But Prahlad Maharaj, at every step, he was taking this as an opportunity to remember his Ishtadev, to remember his Supreme Lord Vishnu. So that is the mood of a devotee. And our Shastras are full of such examples where we see that the devotees, if there is a circumstantial fall down, still Krishna always comes and protects them and liberates them. So that we will see this whole episode of how Krishna himself helped his devotees to come out of such situations. Let's read few more verses and then we'll come back to this. Yakhane kariya acha chitta nila chale takhane chaliba prabhu mahakutuhale. Then Advaitacharya said, since you have decided to go to Nilachal, yakhane kariya acha chitta nila chale. जब तुम्हारा चित्त नीलाचल धाम में लग ही गया है, means when you are 100% decided that you will go to Nilachal Dham, then you should go and you should go in great happiness. Mahakutuhale. With full happiness, you should go. Shuniya Advaita Vakya Prabhu Sukhi Haila. Mahaprabhu was very pleased because Advaitacharya, he was his, like he was a spiritual uncle. So that's what Mahaprabhu would always regard. He would always pay obeisances to Advaitacharya because Advaitacharya and Mahaprabhu's spiritual master Srila Ishwari Puripad, they both were disciples of Sripad Madhavendra Puri. So Mahaprabhu was very happy. He thought that when Advaitacharya Prabhu has said that you should go in great happiness, you should not feel any moroseness, any distress. If you have decided, please go. That was kind of a blessings he was feeling, that it's a blessing that is coming out from Advaitacharya's lotus mouth. So on hearing Advaita's Lord, the Lord became very pleased. Shuniya Advaita Vakya Prabhu Sukhi Haila. He felt very happy. Parama Santosha Hari Balite Lagilya. And then he, with full santosh, with great satisfaction in the heart, he chanted the name of Hari, taking it as a blessing coming from the lotus mouth of Advaita Acharya. Seishare Mahaprabhu Matta Simha Gati Chalile na Shubha Kari Nila Chala Prati. At that moment, Seishare Mahaprabhu Simha Gati, like a maddened lion, he started for Nilachal. At that moment, Mahaprabhu departed for Nilachal, walking like a maddened lion. धाइया चलीला पाछे सभा भक्ता गाना केहा nahi pare samari vera krandana. The devotees, they all ran behind him, and none of them was able to control their krandan, their crying. They were crying for Mahaprabhu. They were running after him, and Mahaprabhu was also going to Nilachal. Kata dura giya Prabhu, Shri Gaura Sundara, Sabha Prabodhina Bali Madhura Utara. After walking certain distance, then Shri Gaurachandra solaced everyone with sweet words. Because everybody was crying, everybody was running behind our Gaurasundar. So they all solaced Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu solaced everyone with sweet words. चित्ते के हा कोना किछु ना भाविया व्यथा तोमा सभा आमी नहीं झाड़ी बा सर्वथा. That why are you चित्ता के हा कोहे किछु ना भाविया व्यथा means अपने चित्त में इस तरह से व्यथा मत लाओ. Means don't let your heart be so unhappy. Do not be unhappy at our heart. Toma sabha amina chaibe sarvat. I will never leave you under any circumstances. Because devotees were thinking that now Mahaprabhu will go to Nilachal. We don't know when will he come back, when we will able to see him. So we will be feeling separation from Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu says, don't be happy. Don't do any krandan. Don't cry. Don't run after me. I will never leave you under any circumstances. This is the promise that Mahaprabhu is saying. His words are true. Is Satya Sankalpa. See, his words are always true. And he gives this beautiful instruction. Krishna naam laha sabhi vashi giya ghare amiya ashiba dina kataksha kataka bhitare. Chant the name of Krishna while sitting at home. I will return within a few days. So Saraswati Thakur writes, while sending the devotees home, Shri Gaurasundar solaced them as follows. Go home and chant the names of Krishna. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishna. Mahaprabhu himself always chants Krishna's name. Krishna's name is always there on the tongue. Therefore, he is known as Krishna Varna. That always his mouth is reciting, his tongue is vibrating in the name of Krishna. And that is the same instruction Mahaprabhu is giving to everybody. Go home and chant the names of Krishna. I am going to Nilachal with the desire to glorify the Supreme Lord from place to place. In due course of time, I will return and meet you. By the strength of chanting the pure name of Krishna, you will not face any difficulties, even while living at home. You all will be liberated souls. Therefore, you are all qualified to chant the name of Krishna. As a result of perfection in chanting the name of Krishna, you will be attracted to Krishna's form, qualities, associates, characteristics, and pastimes. Because Krishna's name will reveal Roop, will reveal Gun, will reveal his Leela. Then I will meet you again and reveal to you the states of immortality and freedom from lamentation and fear. So this way, Mahaprabhu solaced everybody. So let's do one more verse. Okay, two more verses. Etabali Mahaprabhu Sarva Vaishnavere Pratyeke Pratyeke Dhari Alingana Kare. So Mahaprabhu, he solaced everybody. And after speaking to this, Pratyeka, every person, every devotee who was present there, Mahaprabhu embraced that devotee. He embraced every one of the Vaishnavas. Prabhuranayana jala sarva bhakta gana sinchita haya anga karena kandana. You can just envision this beautiful pastime. That all the devotees, Prabhura Nayana Jale Sarva Bhakta Gana, all the devotees became soaked with the Lord's tears. That means even the Lord was crying, seeing his devotees crying, seeing the krandan of his devotees, even the Lord also cried. And if each of them, they were crying, the Lord was crying, and they were like Prabhura Nayana Jale Sarva Bhakta Gana Sinchita Haya. Like everybody was crying and they were soaking each other in each other's tears. Ange, Sanchita Haya Anga. Their body was soaked in the tears of each other. Karena Krandan, because everybody was crying. Ei mata nana rupe sabha prabhu diya chalile na prabhu dakshina vimukha haya. After solacing everybody, the Lord proceeded towards the south. That means he proceeded towards Jagannath Puri. Kandiya kandiya preme sabba bhakta gana uthena padena prithvi te anukshana. The devotees shed tears in ecstatic love and they repeatedly fell on the ground and they got up. So they were falling on the ground, they were getting up, again they were fainting, again they were getting up. So we will stop here, but let's come back to that verse, which is the highlight of today's session, is that how whenever we see some apparent fall down of a devotee, we should not think it to be eternal. It is not eternal. It is again a temporary phase in the life of a devotee. Provided that devotee is 100% on the path of devotion to the Supreme Lord, because then the Lord himself helps the devotee to come out of it, and he helps the devotee to remove all the obstacles. Why? Because he is the protector. He's a Bhakta Vatsala. He is the protector of the devotee. And because of which the devotee is able to step over the head of all the vignas, of all the difficulties. So, as I said, there are so many examples from the Shastras. And of course, you all can say so many examples. But what I did is I made a kind of a jeopardy today. So, we'll play that and we will also see that the examples of so many devotees in the Shastras whom we see that there is a circumstantial fall down, but finally Krishna helped them to come out of it and liberated them. Okay, so I'll share my screen. 1 minute. It's a very short play. It's not that too long. Okay, so hope you are all able to see my screen.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so you all can choose any number. Sorry, I forgot to mention the category name. It's 1, 2, whatever you can say. This is the first time I tried.
That's nice, Mataji. I'm so happy you're doing all this. Thank you so much. Mataji, first category 100. I will go with the easy question though.
Name the devotee who fell into sinful life but saved by accidental chanting.
Ajamila.
Yes, very true. It's Ajamil. Okay, so this is done. How I say that this is done? I don't know. Anyways, anybody else? Anybody else wants to participate?
Come on, Mataji. Okay, Mataji. Second category 100.
You only want to go? I want
Yeah,
others also
nobody's
to
talking,
participate.
Mataji. Oh, Anita Mataji raised her hand. Go ahead, Anita Mataji. Go ahead, Anita Mataji.
I'll go for 200.
First or second?
Second one, yeah. This left side category, I don't know which one.
King cursed by Agastya Muni, born as animal rescued by Lord Hari.
This one, who's that? Gajendra.
Yes, Gajendra. Very easy. All questions are very easy, but we can see the pastime of Ajamil. It was an accidental fall down. Again, we see in the life of King Indradyumna, it was an accidental fall down. But we see those accidental fall downs helped the devotees to cross over very easily. Like King Indradyumna, if he would have followed his own path of doing his Ashtanga Yoga process in which he was, it would have taken many lifetime for him to go back home, back to Godhead. But everything was orchestrated as such that he was cursed by Agastya Muni to be born as Gajendra, animal, elephant. And finally, as Gajendra, he offered his prayers. And just in next lifetime, he was able to cross over this existence, this material existence. Okay, 2 done.
The
Anybody?
next 200, Mataji.
Yeah. Go
The
ahead.
other
Vasan.
200.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Offended Mother Parvati, born as a demon, glorified as a devotee.
Chitraketu.
Yes, Chitraketu Maharaj. Very true. So he's a Chitraketu Maharaj. Why? Because we know that how he was offended by Mother Parvati, but he was born as a demon, as Vritrasura, but he was glorified as a devotee. Okay, anybody else?
I'll go for 300 again. Sorry,
Left,
300.
left side, right
Anything,
side.
anything, Mataji.
Accidentally gives away Brahmana's cow, eventually was rescued by Krishna.
Oh, well, this is the katha of, oh my God, the king would have given so many cows as
Uh,
charity to one Brahmana, but
uh,
accidentally the cow comes back to the shed. Unknowingly, the king gives the same cow to some other Brahmana as charity, and the Brahmana curses him to become a lizard. And that lizard is the one which was which was in one of the dry wells. And when the Edu Kumars were playing, right?
Very
And
good.
they come across this lizard in the well. Sorry, the ball falls into the well,
Yeah.
and they see this lizard, right? And they want to pull him out, but he's not coming out, right? Then they call Krishna, and Krishna comes in. That lizard transforms to a Gandharva.
So
Right?
what was the name
Gandharva
of
was
the
some
king?
kind of a celestial being, and that celestial being narrates the katha to Krishna, how he happens to be in that well. Is that the same katha?
Yes, Mataji, you're right. What is the name of that king?
It starts from N.
Yeah, King Nriga.
Nriga. Nriga. Yes.
Right.
Nriga.
Very
Thank you,
good.
Mataji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Okay, other devotees, they want to participate.
Can I try another one?
Yes, please go ahead.
Mataji, 400 is done, both sides?
No,
Yeah,
No, Mataji,
400 I will.
waiting
100
for
is
you.
left. This 300 is left. This 400 are left.
400 I will try, Mataji. Anyone, whatever you side, this side or that side.
Well, Gypsy woman's temptation was rescued by Mahaprabhu.
Haridas Thakur.
Oh,
this one, Chota Haridas, no?
who fell to Gypsy woman's temptation and was rescued by Mahaprabhu. And finally, Mahaprabhu brought in front of Nityananda Prabhu and said, "You take care of him now. I'm done with this one."
Wait. His name is Kala Krishna Das?
Kala Krishna Das.
Yeah, Kala Krishna Das. Yeah.
Yes, Kala
Thank you,
Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
So this 300 and 400. I think so this 300 is done. I don't know. Yeah. If somebody wants to go with this one. Very proud, commit series of offenses, but never disowned by Krishna.
Shishupal?
Oh, no.
Okay.
He's very proud. He commits series of offenses, like he got Guru Aprad, then he got Vaishnava Aprad, then he
Indra?
got Brahmana Aprad. Yes, Indra. But
Oh,
Krishna
okay.
never disowned him. He dethroned him for some time from his kingdom, but he never disowned him. So we see that there are so many apparent fall downs and happens in the life of devotees, but still Krishna is always there to protect. Last, say this verse. I'm pretty sure Prahladananda Prabhu will be the one. Even if one commits the most abominable actions, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination.
Mataji, can I say apiches
Apichetu
duracharo?
duracharo.
Duracharo bhajate mamananyama. Sadhureva
Sadhureva
samadhyavya
cha.
samyak vyavasito saha.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so thank you all so much. Thank you for participating.
Hare Krishna, Kirtida Mataji. Thank you so much for the beautiful class and nice game. I think you have to reveal the answer there. Once you reveal the answer, it will.
I wrote the answers, but where
Yeah,
are
in
they?
the right side corner, it will say reveal the correct answer in the right side. When you open it, the box,
Can you
it's in the
tell
right
me
side
again,
corner.
Auntie? Can you tell me again, like where it is?
Yeah, this side corner, you see, Mataji, reveal correct answer. Reveal correct answer. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you go back, I think it will be blank. Like it will be like already seen. Yes. See?
Oh, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. See, I need people like you.
Mataji, I am also learning only because I have to give kids classes. I am learning it. Otherwise, I will also be like, "No, I don't want to go with this technology." Yeah, Mataji, I really like to all the class today. But I always think that I was thinking that Narsimha Dev is the main person who gives the blessings to Ganesha to remove the obstacles. Okay, that is why we instead of going indirect worship, we go directly worship Narsimha Dev. That was the opinion that I had, and that is one of the way. But today I learned the second one that you were explaining that for going to Ganesha, which is like a material problems you are solving. But if you go to Narsimha, you are not only solving the material but spiritual, which is eternal, which will stay forever. Material is always going to go away. So what is the use of us asking for that problems to solve? It's no need. So this is the second aspect that I learned today in the class, Mataji. Thank you so much. And all the class is very good. The game, and we should never think any devotee bad about any devotee, even though that person is committing any mistake. We never know whether it is right or wrong. Never judge anybody. Just do our devotional service. If we feel like we are not comfortable with them, just from far, Hare Krishna. If you are comfortable, closerly, Hare Krishna. I got it, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, dear
And
devotees. Anybody having any question, realizations, please go ahead.
Mataji, may I say?
yes,
Say,
please go ahead.
this slok which I really like about our bhakti process, and Sripada Radha Govinda Swami has emphasized it so much, that rest assured, this process Srila Prabhupada Maharaj has given to all of us, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us, is not going to fail you at any circumstance. Yana asthai naro rajan, na pramadyat karshit. Dhawan nivil jimnetreva. Dhawan is running full speed on highway, all right? And full throttle. Na skhalit na pati. He will fall down, he will meet accident, nothing doing. He will reach the destination. So I get a lot of solace out of this slok because, we bhajan na pakwa to patet. Our bhajan is not pakwa. So but Lord Krishna will name bhakta pranasyati. All right? He says that this is my promise that howsoever he is, he'll not. He will come to me. So that's a great solace for all of us, Mother. Thank you very much for allowing to speak.
Thank you, Prahladananda Prabhu. That's why I said that everything starts with faith. Like we should have faith. Faith in the words of our gurus, sadhus, and shastras. If we have faith, then, as you said, with the closed eyes, we can run. We may fall down, but it's okay. We'll still get up and we'll run, provided we are on the right path. We don't take any kind of detour. Thank you, Prahladananda Prabhu. Anybody else has anything to say? Kiran Mataji, you unmuted. Okay, maybe my mistake.
Yeah. Mataji. Actually, Preeti Mataji had to go for some other thing. That's why she's
That's
not able to speak.
It's perfectly
Yeah,
okay.
just wanted to let you know. Yeah, because always Preeti Mataji will be first person to answer the quiz. And so we were missing her. Yeah.
No
Okay.
problem.
Anybody,
Yes.
any more questions, realizations? Okay. If no more questions or realizations, we can end the call here. I would like to offer my obeisances to Mataji and all the Vaishnavas assembled on the call. Vanchakaल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धु भ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, शिल प्रभुपाद की जय, हर
जय।
कीर्तिदा सुंदरी माता जी की जय।
जय।
Thank you so much,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank you, dear
Krishna.
devotees, for joining today's Chaitanya Bhagavata.